Marcus Wolford with MovementCoach.com. This video is going to be a brief introduction to your workout and how to provide proper feedback. When you open your Fitbot account, either on your phone or on a computer, you should see something that looks like this. You will almost always have a warm-up prescribed for you. The first part of the warm-up is almost always to simply get warm. You will see videos attached here, and the workout begins with part A. This format is called a circuit. Okay? A circuit is doing a consecutive structure of workouts or movements, whereupon once you complete the last exercise or movement, you've completed the first round. You do not do 4 rounds of the first exercise, then 4 rounds of the next, and so on. You do the prescribed amount of reps and weight, in this case body weight, and then immediately move on to the next exercise. If I wanted you to do 4 rounds of this, I would have just multiplied this by 4 and written 1 round. It might sound funny that I'm explaining this, but some people do that. So please don't do that. Finish this, then move on to the next, and then the next. That's 1 round. So how do you provide feedback, and what the heck does RPE mean? RPE stands for Rate of Perceived Exertion. Because this is personalized programming and not a general workout, I will need you to be providing me feedback, whereupon I look at that feedback and either change the next workout for that week or the following weeks and months of workouts based upon how you're actually feeling with the movement, how it's prescribed, and the reps that are given. So the first part of feedback is simply going to be an RPE. This is instead of saying, this felt sort of hard, this was really easy. Those are just general terms that can mean different things to different people. So instead of that, I get much more specific with an RPE. I will send you this chart that I have made. This RPE stands for repetitions in reserve. The exception is if it's an isometric hold for time. So instead of reps, it's going to be time for that RPE scale. I only want the RPE for the very last round of each exercise, because the last round is going to feel the hardest. The exception here is if you fail the prescribed reps for that exercise before the last round. Then I need to know about it. I always need to know if you fail an exercise. So, if on the 12th rep for reverse lunges on the 4th round, you feel like you could have done 14 reps, then you're going to write that it was an RPE of 8. If you feel like you could have done, say, 16 reps, then you're going to say that was an RPE of 6. If you could have done, if this was crazy easy and you could have done 20 to 30 reps per leg, that's very, very easy. You're going to say that was like an RPE of 1 to 2. Okay? So you can see why this is so important, because if it's always an RPE of 1 to 4, then the workouts are not going to be challenging. And I need to know about that, because then you're just wasting your money on a coach. Same thing if it's an RPE of 10 always, that's too hard. And it's going to be very hard to progress if all the exercises are too hard. And likely your form will break down if the RPE is always 10. The sweet spot actually is right between a 7 and, depending on the exercise, a 9. The more technical, proficient exercise needs to be, the lower I want the RPE. The less technical proficient the exercise needs to be, say a side bridge. Not that a side bridge isn't hard, but there's not a ton of technical stuff compared to, say, a barbell back squat. For something like a side bridge, I'm much more okay if you have a 10 RPE. Because failing a side bridge, technical-wise, you would simply just stop doing it. And that's how it is with a lot of things. So, instead of having to rewrite all the exercises, you're simply going to write the numbers, RPEs. And I'm going to assume the first numbers with the first exercise, and so on. So let's say this was a 7. Let's say the glute bridges felt really easy, and that was a 4. Again, when you're first doing this, you can look back and forth of what those mean. A 7 means you could have gotten 3 more, so single arm presses, 15 to 20 pounds. State what you actually do. Again, your workout may not look like this, or it might. So on that 4th round, an RPE of 7 means you could have done 3 more, 13 reps. Now I want to be clear here. Just because your RPE, say, is a 7, which means you could have done 3 more, does not mean I want you to do 3 more. You're just telling me how it felt at my prescribed rep range. All right, so let's go down. The second part of feedback is you simply telling me how it felt, any comments, any questions, any disagreements, any concerns, any pain you might have had, any thought that you have about the exercise at all. Reverse lunges felt so amazing. Really worked my quads and glutes, even though it was just body weight. Glute bridges were new for me, but didn't feel too hard. Anything you might have. And you do that consistently for each circuit. Do the circuits in order. Okay, don't jump around. Part A, then part B. And again, write the RPEs. This might have been an 8 again. Maybe push-ups were super hard and table rocks felt fairly easy. Again, it's specific to what the RPE scale is that you're going to have with you. Now you're going to see a video for each movement. If it's a video I have made, like here, a ring row, please turn your audio on. Want your body perfectly flat. You're going to hold for about a 1 second count, pause for half a second, and down for about 2 seconds. Okay, so I give commentary on my videos. If it's not one of my videos, but a different one, such as this, there's likely not going to be commentary, audio, but I might have actually written a description next to it. Okay, one thing you might experience is, geez, it takes a long time to watch all these flippin' videos. That's annoying. But just realize that's an experience you're only going to have in the first week or two. After you start getting comfortable with these movements, because you will be doing these movements over and over again, they'll be getting more challenging, either with higher reps or with more weight or slightly different variations. You won't have to watch the videos every workout. You might want to click on it real quick and see a technical tidbit that you think you might need to review, but not in the way you'll be doing in this first week. Okay, so just realize that this is just something that needs to happen when you're starting out. Is you need to make sure your technical proficiency is to par to the videos I will be providing. And always, always ask questions if you have them. You have hired a coach for a reason. Even though I can be a buddy, you have not hired a buddy. You have hired a coach to make sure you are doing things accurately, and I am here to answer any questions or concerns that you might have. Again, you'll provide all your thoughts right here below. I have some people who write paragraphs upon paragraphs, which is wonderful. I read everything. Some people don't have the time. If you don't have the time, it doesn't take very long to write 3 numbers. Again, you're only writing your RPEs for a single round, the last round. I would prefer you write your RPEs either after that circuit, so literally during the workout, or after the workout is over. If you wait till the end of the day, you either won't do it or it won't be very accurate because you will forget how it actually felt. So go down, do everything that's prescribed. Sometimes I'll write extra notes. Please read those. After you put your feedback in a box, you'll see a little check mark. You can even upload, because I will be asking for videos on some of your movements. Even if I don't ask for a video, feel free to make a video of any movement and I will watch it and provide feedback. You can click on that little camera symbol and upload your video straight to the comments section. After you're done with your workout, I want you to hit save and complete. Okay, if you don't hit save and complete, I will presume you did not do your workout, and I will likely move that workout to the next day, and you'll get a very discouraging email from Fitbot saying, hey, why did you miss your workout. So please just hit save and complete. It's real easy. You can even share your workout to social media, which is sort of fun. You can just copy the URL and someone will see everything you did in a nice little format. So hit save and complete. After that, you'll see a little quote here, stand by where your coach releases the next phase of your training, which is true. Again, my name is Marcus Wolford. If you're watching this video, you have likely hired me. So I want you always to stay in contact. It is pertinent that we have continued communication and that you get all of your questions, concerns, or whatever it might be answered. Talk to you soon.